Well, what I'm imagining I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this up, this branch, and then probably just try and drop this whole branch off to that side.
So that one first?
Yeah, this one.
And then the whole big end?
This whole thing, yeah.
Okay.
Only because I'm a little worried that if I try to do any cutting here, it might shift the weight, and this is not a very stable place to be for that, but it's much more stable back there. Rookie mistakes.
What are you doing now?
I'm going to try to take this sawdust out without taking the bar itself off.
Like, did you get that? Is that gap in your chain from the sawdust building up in there?
It is, yeah, because it pinched it up and then it got it all full of sawdust.
Chain?
Yeah, this is a full skip organ chain that is being misused right now, but so far it works really well. I was concerned that it was that I was gonna have trouble going through oak because it's so because the tooth placement is so far away from each other.
Mm-hmm. So what about oak would make the tooth placement harder to go through? Like, is oak denser or softer, or what makes that?
It's because it's denser. So I was concerned that the tooth placement being further apart would have trouble getting through the denser wood because it wouldn't have as many teeth pulling through. That's interesting that keeps happening. Okay. I think I can tighten it back up and go again. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so now I'm tightening it back. And I want to keep the bar itself lifted with my other hand. It looks good. I think it's just a little like gommed up. Try that. That was the first time I've ever done that in a tree. It's cut up. You're going? Okay. Well, it's actually quite interesting because this part of it almost looks like it fell over and then kind of jumped back because we are standing on what would have been the area, but it looks like it almost, you know, peeled up and then kind of jumped back. I'm not completely sure why, but it's got so much root rot. It's black and gnarly, and you can see there's like nothing holding this together. That's all rotten up, and the problem with what happened to this tree was the main roots. Here, come around over here. The main roots, like this one and this one down here, they are. You can see they didn't. Let's see. They didn't like really splinter. They just kind of cracked, which is very bad. And that's how you can tell root rot is happening. But otherwise, I haven't figured out a way to tell when root rot is happening in oak trees. I only know it with like firs. But that's, and you can see the root rot is starting to spread up the tree. So there are certain branches of the tree that have started going, and that's about the only way I know how to tell whether or not the tree is dying, is through the branches. But
And so what's the diameter of this tree, of this trunk right here, right next to where you're standing?
I think I measured that the diameter was like anywhere from 50 to 60 inches. Yeah. Yeah, it's 4'4", so whatever that is, but so maybe not 60 inches, but it's pretty big.
Do you hear that sound?
Big. Yeah, it's him. He's hovering in there. Big yellow jacket.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Pretty cute, but they're mean. I haven't gotten stung by one of those, but I would imagine they hurt because they're so big. But here's a good sign. I can't remember what this disease is called, but if you see these black markings, that's not paint. That's actually the bark rotting away and then the tree being exposed to this tree virus, essentially. And I've only ever seen it in oak trees. Most commonly happens with water oak trees. Water oak trees are prone to rot in the center of the tree and then die away, but this disease affects all oak trees as far as I know in my own experience. And those are the telltale signs. I rarely see a tree recover from this. You'll see the black spots and then they just end up getting bigger. Or another common color is like a gray blue, which is, you might have seen some if you go to like a nature park and some of the trees are looking a little funny. You might have seen that. So Yeah, I'll have to look that up. I'll look up that disease and then I'll probably put it in the description or make another video. I don't know. There might be some good wood in here. Because like that would be the best point. But if it does decide that it wants to go that way, that's bad. Okay, I see. Maybe this will help dislodge it. There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay. She's good. I'm gonna drop this piece. Alright, this one, there's going to be a lot of compression, so make sure you have good balance. And it's got all this branch and the weight itself on it.
Okay.
It got me a little bit. Took me with it. Here, maybe you can get that shot.
Hold on.
There's a whole big pile of stuff.
Yeah, it is.
That was a big one. There we go.